Do you know that your auto insurance rate is massively increasing at a pace that you might not even be able to keep up with? And the worst part is that you might not even know why. Imagine paying additional $100 or $200 every month. And this is happening year over year. Some companies are dropping people left and right. This is the reality that most Americans are facing right now, and this is creating undue financial pressure to most families and individuals. So in today's video, we're going to uncover the factors driving this auto insurance increase, the hike in insurance rates. So if you've experienced a high increase in your insurance premium, this video is for you. Hang on till the very end, because I'm going to arm you with the knowledge to figure out exactly what's going on right now and also help you save some money in the very end. So be sure to hang on till the very end of this video. So if this is your first time jumping on the channel, welcome. I hope you get some insights today, and hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to avoid missing out on other important content. So we're going to dive into this. Factor number one. The one thing we're seeing right now with the unexpected surge in price of car insurance is the rising cost of vehicle repairs. A lot of these newer vehicles right now are equipped with the latest technology, sensors, electronics, cameras, and you name them. The infotainment system is just something else. And the cost to repair these systems are getting really expensive. And not to mention the labor. You can't find cheap labor these days. So the cost of labor has been on the rise. And that's one of the biggest factors that insurance companies are looking at when they price your policy. So the premiums you're paying are just a reflection of what we're seeing in the labor market, because it's more expensive to repair these vehicles. That means if you're looking to purchase a new vehicle, you got to be careful what you purchase, right? Because some vehicles are not easy to maintain. But we're going to get into the details on how you can, get smarter and make smarter choices and save money down the line if you're looking to get a better insurance. The next thing we're going to talk about here is the increasing medical cost. Believe it or not, the medical system plays a role in your insurance premium. So what you're paying right now is dependent on the medical cost. Because remember, one of the coverages you have in your insurance, for those of you who have insurance, I believe if you're watching this right now, you either have insurance or you're shopping for one or you're looking to renew yours. So one of the things that you got to look out for is the medical. Right? The medical cost is driving up insurance, because insurance companies, if God forbid there's an accident, they have to pay out. So they have to pay out, they have to pay the medical claims, they have to make sure that the bills are covered. So the hospital bills are not getting any cheaper. And this is something that insurance companies are seeing, and they are factoring this into what you end up paying. So they are pushing this cost to the consumers. Now, the third factor that we're seeing right now is climate change and natural disasters. This is a big one. For those of you who believe in the whole climate change, this is not a video about climate change. Or those who do not believe climate change, this is not a video about climate change. But natural disasters, whether we like it or not, they're happening. And you have insurance companies dropping people left and right now, both on the home insurance side of things, but the auto insurance, we're also seeing its effects, the ripples of natural disasters are basically making their way into the auto insurance industry. And many auto insurance companies, the companies that are covering you or quoting you those insurance bills, policies, coverages, are basically factoring the natural disasters. So if you live in an area that's prone to natural disasters, you're likely going to see a massive increase in your insurance bill at the time when it comes for renewal. And this is something that most people are facing right now. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics released a recent study basically showing that over 19% increase is what most people are seeing on average, over 19% from the rates they paid last time to what they're currently getting. So that's the factor that we talked about, natural disaster. The next one we're going to talk about here is the distracted driving and accident rates. This is a very important one. Think about all the technology, the infotainment systems, the GPS systems, your mobile phone devices are smarter, more sophisticated these days. And these are causing a lot of distraction. Every time you look away from the road and touch the infotainment system, the touch screens in the vehicles, that is creating distraction. So distracted driving, or maybe you pick up your cell phone, you're answering your call while you're driving, that's all distraction, and that's something that insurance companies are factoring in the cost that you pay them. Because remember, insurance companies want to collect the money, but they don't really enjoy paying back, right? So they don't enjoy when you file a claim and pay back, or for them to pay up. And that's the problem. So one thing you gotta understand is that this is a big issue right now. So now that we've talked about these factors, these 4 factors, what can you do about it? So what you can do about it, tip number 1 is you wanna shop around. Don't settle for the first quote you get. If possible, get a broker. Have a broker shop around for you, because brokers have a vast network where they can, tap into to make sure they get you the best rates. Compare the different rates you get, and just don't stick with the first one you get quoted. The second one is improve your credit score. Whether you like it or not, your credit score is a huge determinant into determining how responsible you are. So it's a huge determinant to how much you pay in your insurance costs, and it's being used to quote you the premiums that you end up paying on your car insurance. The third thing that you can do is you have to consider a high deductible. So high deductible meaning what comes out of your pocket when there is a claim. So in the event that you do have to file a claim, how much money is going to come out of pocket? This is the high deductible. Let's say, for instance, if you're getting quoted a higher premium for having a $500 deductible, you might have to just think about tripling that deductible to $1,500. And be sure, this is the one caveat, be sure that you have that $1,500 handy at all times, tucked away in a high yield savings account, aka emergency fund. Be sure to have that, because when these things happen, you're going to have to be on the hook for that deductible before the insurance company steps in. So that's something you might want to consider to get a cheaper rate in this day and age, in the current market. Then the other thing that you have to consider, for those of you who are looking to purchase a new vehicle, if you're in the market for a new vehicle right now, one thing that I would really implore you to do is call the dealer. Get the VIN number, the VIN number, the VIN number of the vehicle you're looking to purchase. And prior to making a decision on that vehicle, finalizing the paperwork on that vehicle, be sure to get rates on that vehicle. Get quotes before you pull the trigger. Because the surprise that most people have seen lately is they get a vehicle and they end up seeing that the operating cost of that vehicle is way higher than they anticipated. And one of the biggest contributing factors is the insurance payment on the vehicle, the monthly insurance cost. So it costs a lot to insure vehicles these days. You want to be smart about the purchase. And the next thing that you're going to have to do here is take advantage of discounts. If you were a military member, take advantage of insurance companies that are offering discounts to those who have served in the military. If you have an advanced degree, most insurance companies will offer discounts for those who have advanced degrees. Another form of discount that you might be able to tap into is the apps. Some insurance companies have the trackers, the apps, where they offer you a 10% discount for basically tracking your driving. So if this is something you feel comfortable with, I'm not proposing that. In fact, I haven't taken that personally yet, because I just don't like people tracking my every movement, especially when there's no need to do that. So that's something you might want to consider. But one thing that I would also say is, if you do have the money to pay a lump sum, let's say you get a policy and you can pay the 6 months upfront, you do get a discount for that lump sum payment, and that's something you might want to consider versus making the monthly payments. So these are very important tips that I feel like you can control when it comes to the rising cost of insurance. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you seeing a higher insurance quote on your vehicles? Are you in the market right now shopping for a new vehicle? Let us know what you're seeing in the comment section below. And feel free to share this video with other people who need this information, because trust me, a lot of people need to hear this. Thank you for watching. As always, stay safe, stay informed, and stay empowered.